grows a garden wonderful to see. But wonder pales when one compares the garden to its tree. An apple tree of special fruit that grows for only one. Idunna, goddess, tends the tree from dawn to setting sun. Idunna, goddess fair and bright, she cultivates that tree and loves the joy of kindness shown in generosity. The goddess tends, the goddess picks the apples from the bough. Just one per day for Asgard's gods. No more would she allow. Her basket full of apples gold, Idunna wakes at dawn with golden hair and morning air and dew upon the lawn. All mysteries of health and youth and goodness were her ken. She knew the magic power in a gift of friend to friend. Each morn to fair Idunna's home the gods would make their way, and from her outstretched hands would take an apple for the day. A necessary dose for all, with magic in the meal, to keep away the wear of years, the gift of youth to feel. The health of gods Idunna held, a grave and weighty lot to stay within the garden's land and never leave her plot. But Loki, trickster, whispered sweetly,
"Here, my dear one, come and see a tree beyond the walls, brighter than the sum of all the apples you have grown. So come and see outside."
"Oh no,"
she said.
"That's not the truth. I believe you lied."
Then Loki shrugged. He turned to go.
"You don't know,"
he said,
"for you spend all your time in here. Look yourself instead."
She paused.
"The tree has golden fruit?"
"Ah, Suna can't outshine."
"Another tree? It cannot be quite as bright as mine."
They walked, and Loki smiled a smile and nicely led the way.
"Perhaps you're right, Idunna dear. We will see today."
But noon, then dusk, then evening passed, all without her sight. The goddess gone, her husband Bragi searched throughout the night. He searched, he ran, he called until his golden voice was gone.
Idunna! Idunna!
His harp and lyre were silent then, no saga, rhyme, or song. His sweet Idunna missing left a pain within his heart, and Bragi, Asgard's skald, had not a melody to start. With bright Idunna gone that day, all the gods were grim. They searched the lands of Asgard up to Heimdall at the rim, then down his rainbow bridge and into Midgard, land of men. In Middle-earth the gods all looked throughout and end to end, but not her comb, and not her cloak, nor basket did they find, and not a golden hair, nor clue, nor trace of any kind. With heavy steps and heavy hearts to Asgard made their way. Idunna gone, their spirits dark, no brightness to their day. In sadness then, Allfather called his ravens to his side.
Muya! Muna! Go to all the lands without, travel far and wide. Find,
he said,
find Idunna's news of when and how and where. My wisdom's not so strong. I fear my mind is not so clear.
For time began to wear them down. No apples could they eat. Without Idunna's magic gifts, old age began to beat and bow the backs of mighty gods and turn their hair to white. Their minds began to slow and tire. Their eyes were not so bright. But back they came, the ravens, in a stir of mid-nighttime wings. They told their master, Allfather, of sly and evil things, a whispered tale of trust and lies, of youth and trickery, a goddess in a giant's hall, Idunna's bravery.
Come on, give me an apple.
No!
Got a whole basket, there's only one apple.
No,
one
there's
apple.
too many apples.
One apple, that's all I want.
No.
And I'll let one apple you can go.
No.
The giant wished the gift of youth and sought to have his way. The golden fruit, eternal health, the prize he sought each day.
No apples for giants. That's final.
I'm getting an apple.
The giant held the gods as foes and wanted all they had, and tricked that trickster Loki into doing something bad. So Loki brought Idunna to the giant on his word, but Asgard forced him back again, disguised now as a bird. A falcon sped to Jotunheim, the giant's realm beyond. The cloak of feathers, Freya's magic brought him fast upon a hall of gloom, the giant's home of dreariness and dread, except a single corner full of morning's glow instead.
I must be brave.
Idunna, goddess bright and young, but full of fire and brave, withheld eternal gifts of youth and power that it gave. From high above, the falcon stood upon a window tall, and looked to see if he could see the giant there at all.
Hurry, Loki.
Called Idunna.
He has gone away. It's you, I know. Now hurry up. I haven't gone all day. For I have had some dreams of late that Asgard's aging fast. No time for tricks, no fruit till home. I'm on to you at last.
The falcon flew to land beside the goddess fair and bright. A god again, with steady hand, he drew a runic light. One instant stood Idunna, slim and shining, waiting, but in a wink there sat a fat and ordinary nut. Then Loki donned again his feather cloak without a pause, and Falcon spread his feathered wings, the nut within his claws. For haste was key, the only way to win safe Asgard's wall. No lie well spun well, no broken vow, deceit or tale so tall would win him golden apples from Idunna, goddess wise, as age made Loki see the worth of action over lies. So to the windowsill he rose and made to fly away, but not before he heard a door. They weren't alone that day.
Oh, this ain't happening.
As Falcon Loki spread his wings, all haste, all speed he flew.
No.
Loki knew in eagle's form the giant would pursue.
Yeah, keep running. Keep
No
running.
pause to rest his aging falcon wings. He could not slow as Jotunheim, the giant's realm, then Midgard rushed below. The eagle screamed behind him. Just ahead were Asgard's walls. Loki clutched Idunna, charmed, so precious and so small. The eagle neared. God Loki feared his wings began to tire. He made it past the walls when Odin cried out,
Light the fire!
a blazing wall of flame shot up. The giant was no more, and Falcon Loki glided to a tree at Asgard's shore. A tiny nut God Loki placed beneath the apples bright. He drew a rune. Idunna stood at last in morning light. The gods rejoiced. Idunna's back, old age and dark away, as from her outstretched hands they took an apple for the day.
One for you, and you, and you, and... Oh, okay, look, you can have one too. Hail all the gods, hail all the goddesses, hail all the holy ones, we dwell in Asgard. Hail all the gods, hail all the goddesses, hail all the holy ones, we dwell in Asgard. Hail all the gods, hail all the goddesses, hail all the gods and goddesses, hail all the gods, hail all the goddesses, hail